Yeah, take a look at this Phillips then. Anyone who's been watching one of my testing videos knows that it fully works, apart from this door catch that's broken. And actually I've not really looked at anything else on it yet. All I know is that it works. Never even emptied filter on it, which is empty. But more of that shortly. Anyway, this Phillips R2000 tumble dryer was a Rumblow's exclusive. What's amazing is that the sticker has survived all these years. So it has a £10 family load, that's a 4.5 kilo load in today. 2 heat settings for greater economy, as opposed to what, high and low. Heater on light, which no longer works. 120-minute timer, that does work. Automatic cool down, of course it will do. Front filter assembly for easy cleaning, as opposed to ones on the rear of all the British made stuff at the time. Through the wall window kit or rear vent kit accessories available. Reactive baffle for whisper quiet running. What? I know this is quiet when it gets up and running, but even the hot points were quiet, so it's not like it was Zintac rust resistant cabinet. The keyword is there is resistant. It doesn't mean it's actually proof. It's not just proof. Molded on safety plug. This original? That's a Dura plug, whatever it is. I don't know, this looks like it's a lot later made. But it does say made in England. And this actual plate's... It's got brown and blue, so yeah, it would suggest that it's new, on the newer side, rather than red and black. I like the plug though. Although, I don't know what's gone on in previous years, but it looks like they put a junction on it, so whether they've accidentally gone through the wire at some point and repaired it using the junction thing, I don't know. Let's take a look at the cabinet physically. It's just covered in rust. Especially here on top. But the sides, they're okay, not too bad. I think that's dirt more than rust. Type, so it's model AWB654PH. 2,500 watt heater, 200 watt motor, 2,700 watts of course total. That's what's left. So it's so Phillips Crossley didn't change this design at all for the entire duration of them operating until they went defunct as of 2019. But if you notice at the bottom there is no vent at all. So where's it coming out of? So for years, every single white knight has this ducting plate at the front. So yeah, there is no ducting at the back because it all just comes out the front. No, really, just out the front. Right, so naturally there's a door handle here. Except this one's broken. So, the previous owners have modified the door with this latch. And that's all it does. And it works. And it works because the door pin at the top is what controls the on-off sequence of the door. If White Knight, what became of it, did that with every single dryer they sold, they might still be selling dryers today. Right, so we have a low and a high heat switch here with a little red light to say when the heater's on, which doesn't work. Our timings are here. Cotton and linen, high, 60 to 100 minutes or 80 to 120 minutes, but this is for 1980 something, so 800 spin is what they would have expected this load for. Mixtures, I think this is like for a half load, half heat. You can have it on either iron dry at 40 to 60 minutes or fully dry in 60 to 80 minutes, and synthetics 20 to 40 minutes with low heat. We'll go with high heat, of course. We'll take a look at this timer. So we've got a single timer, it's just an egg timer. As soon as we turn it on, it will start working. This needs, it's not an electromagnetic timer, so it needs to be plugged in for it to start counting back down again. And of course, it goes all the way up to 120-ish minutes. There's also 2 clicks. Ready? First one, that's the cooldown, and that's at 12 minutes, and then eventually at 0, which is off. This is supposed to light up, but now LEDs either faded or just completely broken by now. That's actually spot on, just about spot on dry. That's pretty cool, that. Right, so to clean the filter, we pull this out, but there's 10p in the way. I presume so, you know, it holds that in place. Oh, it's just 10p. So I am. So anti-filter lift up, clean, and then we can replace. Now neatly they put this, which is a seal, and then on the later ones, the later variants of this, they didn't. Suppose 30 years of drying in this, and yeah, there's hardly any build-up down there. Unlike White Knights themselves. They really did cut corners to save money. But they didn't bother changing design whatsoever. So there you go. Simple, basic Phillips tumble dryer manufactured by Phillips, which then later became Crossley PLC. A design that hasn't changed at all in the entire run of its history. It's changed model numbers, it's changed load sizes, but that drum has remained the same. Even the drum's the same. Even the drum paddles are the same. Everything is still the same after all these years. How odd. They have cut corners like with that, and they've even changed the lid at some point from metal to a more cheaper metal, which was more bendable, and then they changed it to a MDF top lid and plastic. But still, this isn't even really attached anymore, and it's still working. How cool's that? Right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Oh, by the way, if I was going to give this out of 10, I'd probably give it 8 out of 10. It gives you everything. It's a very, very, very simple dryer. So there we go. Right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.